y'all? How are y'all tonight? This is Sunday evening, about 8:54, almost 9 o'clock. And it's Sunday, January the 29th. Yay. So, if you're watching this, will you please like it and subscribe to it? I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, so let's get down to it after all that, right? So, I'm doing the hedgehog from Diamond Dot Club. And I've already got some of it done. If y'all can see it, I don't know if y'all can. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see it. No, y'all cannot see it. There, now y'all can see it. Okay, see, I've already got the spoon and some of the plate, and then the dessert shortcakes, maybe something. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but anyways, crumplets, tea and crumplets. So anyways, so I hope this video is not going to be too long, but anyway, I'm hoping to make it one of these days long enough, get enough subscribers and likes and all that good stuff so I can go live on my phone instead of my computer, because it's so much harder to do it on my computer than it is on my phone. And so anyways, yeah, and I got this. It's the holder for the plastic from the Diamond Art Club. Isn't that nice? It's a black rose. Yes, it is. I'm using that tonight to hold my plastic. And this is my first Diamond Dot Club artwork I've ever done in my life. And I am really enjoying it. It's going faster than I thought it was ever going to go. And it is so vibrant. The squares are so vibrant. It's amazing. I've done squares before and I just really didn't like it. And this is really turning me different. Now, I do wear glasses, but I can't wear them when I'm doing my diamond arts. So I'm going to use my magnifying glass. It does have a lighting on it, and you can see it through the camera. I see that now. So anyways, sorry I haven't done this in a while. I have been so busy and my time has changed so much at work and stuff, and then when I do have my regular time, I go to work from 4 to 12 and 12 o'clock at night. It's just too late to do any videos. So anyways, so this is the pen I'm going to be using. Isn't that nice? I like that pen. Yes, that's the pen I'm using. And I use the purple Rex. Let me see if I can get it on there. See the purple Rex? Yes, I'm using that. And before I get really started, let me show you what else I did. Now, I've been doing these felt art stuff, and then the kits, they give you these markers, right? Well, they only give you so many markers and so many colors, so it's kind of hard sometimes to get it. See, I did that. I'm working on my horse. See that? Whoa, a box is falling. Sorry. I had to move real fast to get that box. See that horse, and then yeah. So that's what I've been working on too. And let me show you the markers so you can understand the colors, because some of the colors just don't really make any sense to me. So there you go. those are the colors I am working with. I need to get me more markers to go with this. And that's not the only one that it has. It has more with it, and they get bigger. So yeah. So that's what so I do those too. So I don't do just diamond arts. So I was into quilting, and I found out quilting just wasn't for me real fast, and so I was getting really frustrated trying to cut out everything. And then I learned about diamond art. Diamond art came out, and I kind of got stuck on that for a while now. And so this is what I did. And a friend of mine from work, when I was working at Walmart, when Diamond Art Club, well, I mean not Diamond Art Club, but when diamond painting just came out, we started a Facebook group called the Diamond Divas or something like that. Diamond Divas. I've been in that club so long, in that group so long, I forget the name of it. But anyways, it's something Divas, and so Diamond Painting Divas or something, and it has grown. It was like we had 3 people, and the group has grown so much now. It's amazing. So the more the people hear about it, the more, I guess. And it's finally gotten into the States, and here in Lubbock it's gotten pretty big. So yeah, I'm doing that. And if y'all see my channel, if y'all seen it, I have a book on there. It's got little looms on there, and I did get my loom. I did get a loom. I did, not realizing it was coming from China, which is nothing wrong with China. Don't get me wrong about that. But my loom is very small, and I'm not sure why, but because they had a toy loom, and then the loom that I was supposed to be getting was supposed to be, I thought, was bigger than this one, because the toy loom was like $24 something, and then the other loom was like $70, and then by the time I paid for it and everything, it was like $80 something. So I thought, and it said it was going to be student, like for beginner students, like students that are learning on a loom, but it is very, very small. So I'm okay with it. I can't really make anything with it that I can see. It's more like I can, I'm trying just to get my corners straight on it. I'm getting better at it before I get my, I'm trying to get a bigger loom. It's going to be an 8-shaft Ashford loom. And it costs a lot of money, and so I'm really having to save my money up to get it. And then I also have to get a warping, something, either a warping board or a warping mill, and I'm looking at the warping mills just because I don't have room on the walls for a warping mill. I mean, a warping board. So yeah, it's not going to be cheap. And then there is no place in Lubbock for this. No place to get one, to even go see one, to even see if you're going to like doing it or anything, or how to warp one or nothing. And I get really frustrated when I'm trying to talk to people on the phone about looms, because all I've seen is what's on Facebook, and then they tell me, well, you just need to go to your store whatever store you have to go and see what you would like and see if you're even going to like it. I don't have a place here in Lubbock at all. I can go anywhere. I can go to Oklahoma. I can go to New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I can go to Colorado, Indiana, anywhere but Lubbock, okay? There was a place in Dallas, but I guess she only orders them if somebody wants to order one, so she doesn't order the looms until they order one. So, no, there is no place in Texas I can go to and find out if I would like to do this for sure. So, yay. That's that. And anyways, I'm thinking that's what I want, and the reason why I want one like that is because I don't have space to have a floor loom, because a floor loom takes a pretty good space for it, and then you got to be able to warp the loom, and you have to, the way I see it, you have to have a big old space to warp the loom. So, and then you have to get down on your knees, and you have to get up and down and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do all that. Anyways, and the only reason why I was looking into weaving is because I like to crochet. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, I like to crochet. The crochet doesn't like me. I can do a chain just fine. I can chain all day. But when I turn it around, something happens and my ends never come out straight. Just never come out straight. So I was thinking, I can weave a blanket a whole lot easier than I can crochet a blanket. And the reason why I was looking at the 38 inches is because it's the biggest they make in on a table loom, and it's an 8 shaft, and that makes a whole lot more patterns. And they also have a 16, but you're looking at more money. And I think the one that I'm getting, if I want to add another 4 to it, I can. It comes with a different kit. Like, I can start out with a 4, get the kit for 8, and get another kit of 4, which would be 8, and then I think I can get another kit. But I know for sure with the 8, I think I can make it up to 16. Don't quote me on that. I'm just thinking that's what they told me. I've talked to so many different people. And then what gets me is when they said, oh, well, I got a lot of people in the store, I gotta go. I'm like, okay, fine, you can go. And they go, you just need to come in, you just need to go to one of your stores and see if you're even gonna like doing it. Okay, well, I don't have a store to go into, so can't do that unless I take a road trip. And the universe is not opening up to me yet to do all that, and I'm not sure why. So the universe is not being very kind to me right now. I don't know what I did or why it's never really has opened doors much for me or my family. We've always had the struggle for everything we do, and that's just the way it is. And that's what, some people get it so easy and some people don't, and we're just one of the ones that don't get it so easy. So I'm kind of used to it. It just kind of sucks sometimes. So, but anyways, I was thinking I would love to make bath towels and kitchen towels, which they call tea towels. It depends on where you're at. And I like to make washcloths. Now, with my loom that I got, I don't even think I can make kitchen washcloth. I don't know, dish towel, dish washcloths. Is that what? What I'm trying. It's not washcloth. It's a dish washcloth, I guess, that you wash dishes with. And anyways, because it's not big enough to make a washcloth for the family. I mean, they could make probably baby washcloths, but I don't have any babies in my family right now. And I was thinking, well, since I don't have anything like this in Lubbock, Texas, and a lot of people like stuff like that, it would be great to be able to do stuff. Now, with that, I don't even know if all the yarn places that we have here in Lubbock, not Lubbock. I don't know why people call it Lubbock, but it's not Lubbock. It is called Lubbock. I talk to people on the phone to pay a bill or something, and they'll call it Lubbock. No, it's called Lubbock. It is called Lubbock. 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 So, with that, I don't know if I'm going to have to go online to pay to get my yarn, or if I can get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's or any places like that. I don't really know. We don't have a yarn barn. We don't have we don't have a place that just sells yarn like that. So, which is really, really, really quite sad. And places that don't sell weaving stuff. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. Everywhere I go, they tell me, oh, that's going to be an online thing. Yeah, I figure that. So, yeah. And so, because what I'm trying to do is I don't want to get one that all I can make is scarves on it, or just little scarves or little projects and stuff, and then say a month or two later I graduate from that and I have to buy another one and come out with some money on that. So, but when I'm practicing on the small one, I really, really, truly do like it. And I think by the time that I get the money for the big one that I want, I will be able to do my corners without any problems, because it's not like crocheting, and the more I practice, the more it comes out better. And I just take it out. I just take the weave out and redo the weave. So, now I've never warped this board. It already came warped. So I'm afraid to try to warp it. I'm afraid. I don't know. It's the tension on it comes off, and I know how to get the tension back on just by playing with it. The instructions was in Chinese, in Chinese. So no, I cannot read Chinese. I try to find something on YouTube for this loom. There is nothing, absolutely nothing on YouTube about this loom. I try to find it online. I couldn't even find it online. So it was just one of those things I found on Amazon. Amazon's my go-to store most of the time, and I never really had this problem before, but yeah, it's turned into something else. And so I was like, and it took me, oh gosh, 2-3 months to even get it, because I guess they go into quarantine. They have to stay in quarantine for a little bit before they can be shipped over to the United States. So yeah, but it's, you know, it's okay. And I found one online that I think it was on Etsy, and I felt really bad. I really wanted it. It was bigger than this one, and it was a real loom. I don't think it had any shuttles on it. I mean shafts. I don't think it had any shafts on it. Anyways, so, but at least I would have been able to learn how to do a little basic thing on it. And it was big enough to do something with, to make stuff. And it came with almost everything you needed to start with, and it was like $100 and something. By the time I checked out, it was going to be $200 and something, and I really wanted it. And I went to PayPal, where I go through a lot, and for some reason it wouldn't let me. I said, you want to pay in 4 payments or something like that? And I said, yes, 4 payments would be great. Well, when I checked out, it took all of the money, the whole $200 and something, and at that time, I just couldn't do it. So I had to cancel my order. I felt really bad about it. And the person was really nice about it and said, okay, I'll give you back your money. And so they did, and they canceled it, and they gave me back my money. And now I'm kind of wishing I just went ahead and got it, but you know, it's just one of those things. You gotta be an adult and be responsible, and you have to get things done before playthings. So yeah, that's what happens. So that's what I did. And now I'm hoping that pretty soon we'll get everything together, and I can get things that, you know, really could change things. So, because on the long run, I would really like to have a store. I don't know, an Etsy store, or, you know, I'd probably sell things on this, you know, on Etsy, but I would really like to have a physical store and a physical store. And where I was making this stuff, once I got good at it, you know, I'm not going to sell junk, but You know, practice makes not perfect, but you know what I'm saying. So practice makes you better. So that's the long run of it. And be able to just be making things while I'm at the store. I mean, that would be great, wouldn't it? Everybody keeps telling me, oh, you need to you need to do wool. You know, you need to work with wool. Yeah, to make the blankets. Well, I understand that. I mean, wool is warm. Wool is very warm. And yes, and it's very adorable. And I understand that. And it's great. It's perfect. Problem is, I'm allergic to wool. Oh my goodness, every time I get something that's got wool in it, I itch. Like none other. If I get a wool hat, you know, these little stocking wool hats that they make, and I don't realize that it's got wool in it because sometimes they don't tell you what kind of yarn they use. Oh my God, my head will start itching, and it's like people think I have lice. You know, I don't want to scratch my head because then that's like, oh, she's got lice or something, you know, something really bad. And no, it's just because I'm wearing a wool stocking cap and it's making my head itch really bad. Or gloves or whatever. It's just, I had a wool skirt one time, and I was trying to wear it to church, and I was wearing a slip, and oh my God, all I remember is that just starting to itch. It was so itchy. I just couldn't do it. So yeah, wool is not what I need to do. And I've talked to so many people. I should have been writing all this down when I was talking to these people, because I can't remember who all I talked to, but a lot of them were like, oh, we got Paca yarn or something, Pakistan yarn or something. Anyways, it doesn't have lilac in it, and it's not wool, but it's kind of like wool. And then someone said, oh, you need to try to use wash wool. Okay, I'm not sure what wash wool is, but just the name wool in it just kind of really does something to me. Like, I really start thinking, do I really want to try that? So anyways, sorry, I'm going to get some water real quick. Hold on. I got me a circle ball. I really like it. I like all the flavors that come with it. They're kind of expensive though on the website. I used to have a membership, and oh my gosh, they would send so much. I took off my membership, and I'm still using the stuff that they sent me on the flavors that they sent me on my memberships. So when I run out, I'll have to sign up for another membership for cartridges. The only thing is they don't have a lot of flavors, but that's okay. They have some that I really like. But anyways, yeah, with that said, I'm not real sure about any of it, but I'm gonna make a trip to Albuquerque. Hopefully, like I said, if the universe opens up for us, that I'll be taking a trip to Albuquerque so I can go and check these stores out. I would love to check these stores out. So, yes, I would. And everything. And I've been hearing all these people about how cold they are and how snowy it is. And I'm sorry that y'all are so cold and so snowy. But here in Texas, what I don't like about it is, you know, wherever y'all are at, usually, like the ones that are not in Texas, y'all can either put up y'all's summer clothes because it's going to be winter where you're at, right? That's how it is. Here, you don't know if it's going to be summer, spring, fall, or winter. So you can't really do that. You can't put up your winter, you can't put up your summer clothes and just have out your winter clothes, because it gets 60 degrees or so here during the day. Then at night, it'll be like 30 something degrees. So, you know. And the wind blows, all the time. So, you either, it's already cold, and then when the wind starts blowing, it's colder. And then for some reason, it can rain, it could snow, and then the wind starts blowing, and as soon as the wind starts blowing, the dust starts blowing. And so you have all this dust everywhere, and it's like, are you freaking kidding me? It's like, it's already rained, it's snowed, it's damp outside, and it's still got dust in the air. So yeah, you always have dust. That means your house is always dusty, and you have to dust it almost every day. So yeah, it's horrible. So I've thought about moving to New Mexico or Colorado or something, and that way I can have the different climates and have the different. I love to see the trees when they start changing colors. Here they just turn brown and fall off the trees. Other places, you know, they start turning fall colors, and it's really pretty. But yeah, not here in Texas. So that's and no, I'm not looking at getting, you know, going because of the them being legal, everything being legal there. No, marijuana being legal. Yeah, no. Now, saying that, went to the doctor the other day. I have scoliosis. That's a birth defects, which is okay. So it's where the spine is supposed to be straight, but mine kind of curves like that. And it's on some nerves. So I have a constant headache, I have constant backache, I have constant pain, pain everywhere. And I have a doctor's appointment on February the 2nd. And we're going to see what options we have. And no, I am not going to get on a lot of painkillers. Now, what I will do, and this is what I'm looking into right now, is some CBD oil that has no THC in it. And that will be the strongest stuff I will do. I won't go any stronger than that. So, that is what I'm doing now. But anyways, I just live in, going back to what I was saying, I just live in the wrong state for weaving. I guess we don't have a bunch of weavers here in Lubbock, in Texas. So, yeah. Which I think is kind of weird, different. So, you know, I would love to have a 68-inch floor loom, 16 shaft. But I don't have space for it. So that way I could make, I think that would make at least, I think that would make a king size blanket. 68-inch, I'm not sure. Yes, I think it would. No, I would still have to sew it together, but I wouldn't have to sew so much of it together as I am going to with a 32-inch. So I'd have to make, I'm thinking I'm going to be making about 3 panels, and I'm going to be either, sorry, I'm going to move y'all a little bit. I'm either going to be making, either sewing the panels together or I'll be crocheting the panels together. I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. I do have a sewing machine, so that's not going to be a problem. Because I know I'm going to be sewing the towels ends together and the washcloths together, ends together, so they won't fray. Or what I've been looking at on YouTube. Now, I've been getting, I'm trying to get books on weaving. I'm trying to get the book that tells me, I think it's the Pattern Dictionary that tells me the logo, the language of weaving. Yeah. And they do have patterns in there. And then, you know, I've been looking for books that show me how to make blankets, how to make towels, and other stuff. So I had thought about maybe looking at making clothing, but I'm not real sure. You can do it. You just have to get material and you rip up, you cut the material out and you weave it together with the threads. It's kind of weird and it's kind of neat at the same time, kind of complex. I don't think that's for beginners yet. So, which I said, I am a very, 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 very beginner. So, and with that, before I even make towels or anything, I'm going to be trying to make scarves, and we're going to see how that goes. And then, you know, go up from there. Even with a big loom, you can make scarves. You just don't use everything. So, yeah. And I'll be trying to use the books and figuring out how to do that with the books. Since I won't ever be able to take a class, I can take that back. I can take a class. I can take a class online on weaving, or not online, maybe YouTube. Yeah, there's one on YouTube that gives classes. You can pay for the classes, and you can do it that way. Well, And I guess I haven't really looked at her classes. And there's other ones that I've seen. And I guess they tell you step by step how to do things in their class. But I need to make sure that, I can find one that's using an Ashford table loom. 8 shafts, 16 shafts. If I don't have the 16, I can do the 8. I just don't. I just change the pattern just a little bit because it won't be the same numbers. So, like that'll be okay too. I don't know if I can do a floor loom pattern on a table shaft, on a table loom, because it's so different. And that is something I've been trying to figure out myself, and I haven't really been able to figure that out. But I'm not going to get real complicated with it yet, not until I can get my loom. So I just want to make sure that I have everything where I can warp it out and have the loom, and where I can weave. I don't want to get the loom and then I can't weave because I don't have something, because I can't warp it out. Now I can, if I can't get the mill right away, what I can do is they have these warping, I forget what they call them, but you screw them on the table, whatever table you're using, and you can walk from one end to one end of the room to the other end, and you wrap it around, and then you walk, and then you wrap it around, but you just got to make sure that you get your figure. Okay, so it's like a figure 8, so you got to make sure you get that cross right there, and then you got to make sure you don't lose your cross, because then it messes everything up. So I may just start out with something like that, just so I can get going on weaving, and then later on get the mill. So right now all I gotta do is get the loom, get everything else done so I can get the loom. That's what needs to be done. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So my son and my daughter-in-law's all for it. So, and it will be the first thing here in Lubbock. So it'll be great. I'm excited, scared at the same time, because it's something different. So yeah, but we will see how it all goes. If it goes that way, I don't know. So far, nothing that I've tried is working, so of getting one. I've even looked at getting a used one, and on eBay and stuff like that. I've been looking to get a used one, and they're still wanting the same prices as it is being new, and I'm like, no, that's almost the same price as being new. So I'm not willing to do that either. So anyways, yeah. So we shall see how it's gonna go. But anyways, I forgot to tell y'all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I haven't been on here in a while, and I need to say that too. I hope y'all are doing great. Y'all are having a great time. So you can see that I'm just, this thing is so amazing. It is so amazing. So I'm getting the crumplets all done here. They're just, it's, yeah, and it has AB. It does have the ABs on there. And this is a 41 by 41 centimeters, which is 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches. 16 by 16 inches. Yes. So, yeah. So it's gonna be amazing when it gets done. Like I said, I've never really done a diamond art club. And once you get one, you don't want to go back to getting the ones that you got or I got. I don't want to go back to ones that are like Diamond Express or Yahoo. I mean, not Yahoo, but Amazon, that you don't know where they're coming from. So yeah, I got some off of Amazon, and I did them, or tried to do them. Some of them I even had to just throw away because it was like the glue, the diamond stuff weren't sticking. They were popping, and I tried to use diamond dot glue to put them on there, and they wouldn't stay, and I don't know, the quality of them just wasn't good, so I just got rid of them. So anyway, yeah, and I'm excited about doing some of these, and now I'm gonna start getting some of the fantasy ones. I'm never really into fantasies, but I found some that I really like. Like I found a fairy on a dragon, and oh, it was so pretty. And it was purple, and that's my color. Purple is my color. So I'm really thinking about getting one of those. And then for my kids, for my daughter-in-law and my son, I'm thinking about getting the dragon one that has the cookie, and the sharing the cookie for Valentine's for them. Yeah, and they may not get it at Valentine's, but at least during somewhere in there they'll get it. Maybe next Valentine's Day or something. So, yeah. But anyways, that's all I have for tonight. And this has been a pretty long video. And maybe we do a whip and chat sometime live, hopefully, in the near future. I'm probably going to try to do it maybe some weekend. I don't know how it's all going to go down. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.